Hello everyone, welcome back to the Shaka Sports Turf as the Mozzarella Maneaters face off against the Gouda Great Apes. Game number 8 here of the Winter League Challenge. Thank you so much for joining us. Today the Maneaters have Adeline Alvarez on the mound and Phil Quintero on for the home team, Great Apes. And there's a foul ball to lead off the game. Buddy Greenman steps in for the Maneaters. And looks at a strike high and inside. And there's a little looper, but foul. It's just past the diving first baseman. 1-2. Ball inside and little liner right to O'Neill. And that is out number 1. Let's take a look here at Quintero's Aria Bell steps in. Four-seamer slider, changeup, and that fork ball has that weird movement straight down. As that one is fouled away. Quintero's more of a balanced pitcher, and that is definitely right on par as Bell strikes out. The balance is definitely right on par for the Great Apes in general. They are more of a balanced team. Here's Andre Wallace, right fielder, number 3 hitter here for the Maneaters. And there's a little base hit, squibbered down the right field line, and Maneaters have a base runner. Travis Valencia steps in, hitting .333 so far in the tournament. 2-0 on Valencia. No real threat to run there at first base. That one's fouled away. Ball high, 3-1. And a base hit up the middle. So a pair of runners on now for the Maneaters. That brings up Andrew Kerr in .333 as well. You see a lot of the top of the lineup there for the Maneaters. Not very effective in that first game. Actually, they lost. I actually don't have a note here as to who won or lost in that game. I believe it's, no, the Maneaters did lose. Apologize. And that one gets away from the catcher, but no big deal because it was ball 4 anyway. That brings up Griffith with bases juiced here. Top of the first. There's a strike, grooves one in, and fouled away. 2-2, and popped up. Catcher did not even have to move. Vata Makia puts it away. There's a nice scrolling or panning shot of Shaka Sports Turf. Beautiful ballpark here in Super Mega Baseball 3. Nix Allen steps in for the home team Great Apes and grounds quickly to Greenman for out number 1. Great Apes, like I said, lead the series 1-0. This is definitely a matchup of two very balanced teams. Castaneda steps in and pops that one foul. Let's take a look at Alvarez. Four-seamer slider, curve, and change. Pretty standard outfit of pitches, and that one's popped up. Alvarez puts it away. There's out number 2. Now GC steps in. Hitting .333 with 1 RBI so far in the tournament. That's way inside. Fouled away. And 2-1. And fouled away again. 2-2 now on GC. Shattered bat, little squibber. That's tough. She is safe. And that brings up Ruddy O'Neill, and GC runs quite well down there at first. They check on the runner, safe. O'Neill has yet to register a hit in the tournament, but he's their big power hitting first baseman. Lines that one foul. In the dirt, good block behind the plate there by Pepperonis. And again, gets away from him. Swinging third strike, and he's safe. So let's see if that comes back to bite the Maneaters here as Todd Fleet steps in with 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the first. And that one's popped up. Alvarez is going to take it herself. And that's out number 3. So Apes leave a pair of runners on. And we go to the top of the second, and it's Quentin Jock to lead it off here. The bottom of the order, 7, 8, and 9, due up for the Maneaters. Swinging kind of under that one. And that one gets just under the glove of O'Neill. So the Maneaters with a base runner. That brings up Connor, who's hitting .667 so far in this tournament. Maybe above average speed there at first base for the Maneaters. Let's see if they can make something happen. 3 and 1, good hitters count here for Connor, and looks at a ball high. So 2 on now. That brings up Spud Pepperonis. Had his first hit of Cheese League. And a base hit into center field, and runners coming home. And just like that, the Maneaters lead it 1-0 with Spud Pepperonis. First RBI of his young career. Buddy Greenman steps in now. Runner goes. I don't know what they were thinking there. Maybe a little hit and run. Caught in a run down here. That was just bad base running. I think what they're trying to do is a hit and run, and infield playing in, it just didn't really work out. So missed opportunity there because that runner at third base will run quite well. As Bell is back up. And that one's fouled away. So Maneaters miss out on that one. It's 1 and 2 on Bell, and she pops it up. Infield fly is called. Castaneda puts it away, so now 2 on, 2 outs. And Andre Wallace steps in. Looks at a ball outside. 2-0. And there's a strike, 2 and 1 to Wallace. Quintero, you see a lot of movement on his stats already. As that one's hit into right field, do they send the runner? No, they're going to hold. And the Maneaters have the bases loaded with Valencia up. Quintero, velocity, jump, accuracy, all meters trending down. Above 50 pitches already here in the top of the second. And that one gets just into the foul territory. That one hit right to Fleep. So Maneaters, they get a run, but they leave the bases loaded. And we go to the bottom half of the frame. Here's Ernie Ferber. Center fielder, A-rated player here too. For the Great Apes. Pops that one up very high. And Wallace has lots of room here. Lots of room, but the thing about Shaka Sports Turf you have to know is there's lots of tricky angles here too. It's also quite a deep ballpark. There's a strike from Alvarez. And, oh, look at that, Griffith. The diving stop and the flip for out number 2. Brings up Palacios with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Three and 1. There's a strike. Alvarez working back and walked him. Now both of these teams, like I said, are a little more balanced. And we'll have to see how that plays out, as that's a base hit up the middle. Gets into the gap. Runner goes to third and is coming home. And is in there safely. It's a tie ball game. Good base running to get there first to home.
Number 11.
Very, very good base running. And that one's into the gap. And it's a double. They send the runner. They hold the runner. So second and third now. 2 outs for the Great Apes. And Castaneda's up. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Another A-rated player here for the Great Apes. Castaneda with the nice blue cleats. I really like that. Away. Full count. Let's see if she walks him. I was wondering if she was going to go right at him, but that brings up GC, who's 1 for 1 so far today with a single. And the base is juiced. And they're kind of working around GC here. Fouled away. A little late on that one. And you can see Alvarez not a very much a power pitcher, and they walk a run in. Oh boy, it's not what you want. So the Great Apes lead at 2-1 here, and that's Ruddy O'Neal up. Again, should be their power hitter, but has yet to register a hit this tournament. Good eye, that looks pretty darn close to me, and that's a hit to Kerr, and that's the final out. Great Apes get 2 runs though, and leave the bases juiced as we go to the top of the third. 5, 6, and 7 to up for the Maneaters.
Number 36.
Andrew Kerr walked his first time up. Let's see if Quintero can maybe settle down now with a little bit of a lead. Fouled away. And good pitch there. Had them all off balance.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Brings up Griffith.
Number 27.
Griffith's not your typical first baseman, more of a contact hitting first baseman. Less power, but more of speed. Ooh, that one way, way inside. I say less power, but that one is surely gone. A 433-foot Jack, Griffith's first homer, first RBI of the tournament, and it's a tie ball game, folks.
The third baseman, number 30.
Makes me eat my words, of course. Here's Quentin Jock. 1 out here, top of the third, tie ball game. And quickly 0-2. Can't imagine Quintero's going to last much longer. He's up at 65 pitches here at the top of the third. There's a ball high. He's really missing his spots today. And again, with that, making me eat my words.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Struck him out,
Now pitching,
but they pulled Quintero. See, I knew it was going to happen. Strudley comes in. Kind of that long man. Here for the Great Apes. Foul ball. 1-2 on Connor. That one's hit quite well. It's going to be in the ballpark. And Allen gets there for the final out. But Maneaters tied up. It's a 2-2 ball game as we head to the bottom of the third. And Todd Philippe leads it off. 0 for 1 so far today.
30.
Ball way outside. And there's a strike.
That's down.
2-1. And that one's jacked, but right at Bell. And this is a pretty big park, folks. This is a pretty darn big park. The alley's dead center. Got to give it a good poke. You saw 433 was that homer, and that was kind of just over the fence. 2-1 now on Fervor. And that's ripped, but right at Bell again for out number 2. And here's Villarreal.
Number 17.
Big looping curve there from Alvarez.
That's inside.
95 in the gun. Again, not a high velocity pitcher. That's where you'll see your top out typically. 3-1 now, and ball in the dirt. And Villarreal is walked.
Now batting, the
And now here's
designated
Perry
hitter,
Palacios.
Number 14.
With 2 outs, runner on first, bottom of the third.
Inside. That's outside.
See the Great Apes fans wearing their orangutan shirts.
High.
Maneaters wearing their Maneater red. And that's a little liner to Wallace for the 3rd out. Pepperonis will lead it off here in the top of the 4th.
Number 19.
An RBI single last time up. 1-1 now. And there's a strike. 97 on the gun from Strudley.
Strike 3.
And got him. Got him chasing high and outside on
Now
that.
batting, the second baseman. Number
It was
2.
actually a curveball on the outside part of the plate. It's a base hit up the middle. So the Maneaters have a 1-out base runner.
Now batting,
Brings up
the
Bell.
center fielder, number 20.
0 for 2 looking for her first hit of the tournament. Pretty good speed there in first too for the Maneaters. They're not a fast running team, so they'll take any chance they can get. And she strikes out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 10.
Here's Andre Wallace. With 1 runner on, 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. The runner goes. And, ooh, good dig there by Castaneda at second base. Or shortstop, I think. Get the runner.
Now batting, the catcher,
Vatamakia
number
steps in.
32.
Bottom of the 4th, and that's hit quite well. Does it have the distance? No. Wallace is there. Oh boy, I thought he got all of that, but just missed it.
Fielder,
And Nix Allen comes in now.
number 11.
That one is a no-doubter. Gone. .427-foot jack. Allen's first homer, first RBI of the tournament. And the Gouda Great Apes take the 3-1 lead. Or 3-2 lead, I apologize.
Steve Wright.
And now you can see that accuracy meter is flashing in the red for Alvarez. I don't think she's going to last much longer. There's 2 outs. If she gets out of this is going to be her last inning for sure. There's GC steps in.
That's inside.
A lot of walks so far in this game. That one is jacked. Did she just get under it? She just got under it. Oh boy. Connor's there. That's out number 3. GC just missed that one. That was going to go a mile if she hit that squarely. Holy cow.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 10.
So Andre Wallace steps in now. As the Great Apes take the 3-2 lead. And we're here in the top of the 5th. And boom, 1, 2, 3. Down goes
Now
Wallace.
batting, the designated hitter, number 14.
Valencia now. Strudley
That's low.
is
That's low.
really doing some work out of this bullpen. That one's hit. And Fervor catches it on the shoestrings.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 36.
Here's Andrew Kerr. Now, what's interesting I find interesting is, it's a little grounder to GC, and there's out number 3. What's interesting about Strudley is that Great Apes are not 4, 5, 6 2 up, by the way, for the Great Apes right now. In the bottom of the 5th. You know, the Great Apes are not a big bullpen team. There's out number 1. They have a better rotation than they do a bullpen. Actually, the Maneaters have a pretty solid bullpen, so that's something we'll have to see if or when Alvarez gets pulled, because her meters are trending downward. But Strudley's quite studly out of that bullpen. to Connor for out number 2, and here's Fervor 0 for 2 so far.
Now pitching,
And
number
Alvarez is
60.
pulled, and Dude comes in. Reliever, righty reliever.
Ball inside.
Four-seamer, cutter, slider, and changeup for
Nope,
Dude.
that's high. Nope, nope.
3-2, and fouled away. Full count on Fervor, and grounded to Griffith. There's out number 3. On to the top of the 6th, and Griffith is actually going to lead us off here. 1 for 2 today,
Now
with the
batting,
homer
the
and an
first
RBI.
baseman, number 27.
Strudley still in there.
Nope, inside.
He's looking locked in too. It's a good pitch, 92. Hit to right field. Allen is there. That's out number
Now
1.
batting, the third baseman, number 30.
Quentin Jock steps in. 1 for 2 as well.
Off the plate.
And that's a hard hit ball, but right at Fervor for out
Now
number 2.
batting,
And
the
that brings up
left
Connor
fielder,
0 for 1 with a
number
walk today.
53.
That's down. Steve Wright.
While we have a moment, I'd like to thank. And that one's hit.
You're up.
All right, it's Allen. There's out number 3. I'd like to thank Big Cheese for sponsoring all of our Winter League Challenge teams. There's Gouda and Mozzarella. The cheeses represented
Number
right now.
17.
Thank you again to the Big Cheese. Villarreal steps in now, bottom of the 6th for the Gouda Great Apes. So tapper to Griffith for out number 1.
Now batting, the
Palacios
hitter,
steps in
number 14.
and hits that one. Little looper into left field. And the Great Apes have a 1-out base runner.
Now batting,
That brings up Vata Makia, 1 for 2, single and an RBI today. Good speed on the base pass here for the Great Apes. Really like to get that extra run in, add a little insurance if they could. 1-2 on Vata Makia. Catcher here for the Apes. Could this be 2? Greenman to Kerr to Griffith, and the double play. And it's Maneaters' last chance, folks. Spud Pepperonis leads it off here.
now batting, the
1 for 2
catcher,
today with an RBI
number
and a single.
19.
Strudley trying to finish this one out. And this is going to be Strudley's last hitter because he's flashing in the red now. It's a liner to Fleep. I think we're going to see the closer
Now
come in.
batting, the second
Here's Buddy
baseman,
Greenman, 1 for
number
3 today with a
5,
single.
pitching,
And yes,
number
Hoffman comes in
43.
out of the Great Apes pen.
Nope, that's inside.
Boy, Hoffman has quite the slingshot delivery. Very submarine.
Nope, that's inside.
3-1 on Greenman. Got him chasing there to O'Neal. O'Neal was hugging the line there and playing quite
Now
deep.
batting, the center
And that brings
fielder,
up Bell. 0 for
number
3,
20.
A-rated player here.
Nope,
I know
inside.
she's 0 for 3. Could be a, one swing of the bat. You never know. 2-1. Oh, plunked her. And Bell gave a stare down
The right
to
fielder,
Hoffman.
number 10.
A little bad blood between these two teams. Very good speed on the base pass now for the Maneaters as Andre Wallace steps in.
That's high.
And Hoffman's having trouble with the strike zone. Checking the runner, safe. It's not what you want to see out of your closer.
Nope, inside.
3-1 on Wallace. There's a strike, full count. And grounded to Castaneda. And there's out number 3, and the nail biter there at the end, but the Gouda Great Apes win. The Gouda Great Apes win, and they lead the series now, folks, 2-0. versus the Mozzarella Maneaters. Let's take a look at the lines. 2-7-0 for the Maneaters, 3-5-0 for the Gouda Great Apes. Again, I've said it in the first game between these two teams. I'll say it again now. I said it at the beginning. This is just a balanced matchup, probably the most balanced matchup that we've seen so far within the Winter League Challenge. And it's kind of playing out so far in these games. Very close games, and you know, it's not the crazy action that you see from a Boomerangs game or from even a Mallards and Grays game, but nonetheless, it's good baseball. Good big baseball. Mozzarella Maneaters, let's take a look at their lines. 6 strikeouts overall, that'll do it. Yeah, I'm actually surprised by that, to be honest with you, but I think we'll take a look. Strudley might have had something to do with that. Up and down the lineup, Wallace had a good game, 2 for 4, and then a smattering of hits from Greenman, Valencia, Griffith, Jock, and Pepperonis. Of course, Pepperonis there with his first RBI. His young career, Gouda Great Apes, only 1 strikeout, but 4 walks. Definitely contributed to their win for sure. Allen 2 for 3 right up the top. The homer and an RBI. GC there with the hit as well. Not a lot of hits through the middle of the lineup. You can see the Maneater side, they're like I said, they're a more balanced lineup, but power and contact numbers are bigger for the Great Apes. So I would like to see a little more pop out of the middle of their order. And you can see, even telling from the averages, it's just not happening. 5, 6, and 7. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, just not really. 4, 5. I'm sorry. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Just not really getting it done. That beat of the order, not doing it for them. Let's take a look at the pitching side of things. Alvarez with the loss, of course, and Strudley gets the win. Strudley there with 3 strikeouts. Quintero with 3 strikeouts as well. Hoffman gets the save. That is her first save. Let's take a look at the top 3 players. Nick Allen, 2 for 3, a homer, a double, an RBI, and a run. Strudley, 3 2/3 innings pitched, 1 hit, 3 strikeouts allowed. And Jax Griffith from the Maneaters gets the nod here. 1 for 3, a homer, an RBI, and a run. And this is an interesting little series here between the Maneaters and the Great Apes. So we'll have to see as we travel now to the Maneaters' home turf, I believe to the Tiger Den. We'll have to see how this matchup continues. But that is it for me right now, folks. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please do give it a thumbs up here and show us some love on YouTube. You can also check out all of our videos that we have here on YouTube, including the full entire 2020 Cheese League baseball season. Go through it, enjoy, pick a team, you know, go pick a team, check out all their games. If you want to watch the playoffs, it's lots of fun. It's good stuff. And be sure to follow us on Twitter at Geek_Cheese. That's where you're going to get all of your Cheese League Baseball, Winter League Challenge, and other fun updates. And check out our second channel at twitch.tv/geekcheese. But that's it for me right now, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Great Apes win. Take care. Bye.